It may not be your time to date. It just might be your time to wait. As you're waiting, it's you preparing for who God has for you and your purpose partner too. Today on In the Mix, let's have a courageous conversation and make it do what it do as we talk about part 2 of Date or Wait, life skills to develop before developing a relationship. Oh, I'm mic'd up. Join me and let's mix it up. What's good people? How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope you are doing well. Come on, family. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. Yeah. Hit the like button on this video. While you're doing that, hit the subscribe button. It is bound to be a conversation of explosion, but also a conversation of illumination. And you know how we do it. Like we always do at this time, drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. Come on, family, drop some light bulb emojis in the chat because we're going to light it all the way up. Let's turn on the light. 100 watts. We're going to keep it 100 with the conversation. We too lit to quit. Why? Because we are the light of the world. Family, we're in part 2 of Date or Wait, life skills to develop before developing a relationship. We're going to spotlight and highlight that topic. And here's the thing. If you missed part 1, go back and check it out. Do yourself a favor. Okay, you saw it already. Watch it again. Share this with somebody. Share this. Share if you care. I know you care, so share. Sharing is caring. So we're talking about part 2 of Date or Wait. And a relationship is about more than just having a cuddle buddy. A relationship is about more than just going out on dates and taking selfies or ussies. Yeah, this is right. Now you move from selfie to ussy, right? Relationship marriage is about more. Yeah, marriage is about more than just some matching pajamas, vacations, and all that stuff. No, it's about enhancement of purpose from one person to another. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. We make each other better. I know how to be independent, but now here it is. I'm in a place to where I am interdependent. But before I even get there, there's some things that I got to develop before developing a relationship. And a quick recap for part 1 is we talked about being comfortable by being yourself. You got to do that. I'm not going to go into all of it. I want you to check that out. I want you to go and replay it. Got to be comfortable by being with yourself. Got to keep jealousy out of your relationships for number 2. Yeah, I should be zealous and not jealous. Thirdly, got to manage my money. Can't be so spendthrifty. Can't be economically impulsive. Fourthly, told you have to manage your time. Time management is key. And then number 5, I mentioned, got to manage your stress. Got to have a level of emotional intelligence. Got to get the knots out of your thoughts in order to do that. Family, are you ready for part 2? Come on, family. Type ready if you're ready for part 2. Type ready. Type ready. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. We're on to the next one. Number 6. We're on to the 6th one. Talked about the first 5 in part 1. Check that out. 6 through 10 in part 2. You have to pursue your passions and make them a priority. Let me just say this. Let me rectify it even more. Make your purpose a priority. Let me synchronize it even down to its granular level. Come on, family, type that. Make your purpose a priority. I'm talking about life skills that we have to develop. These life skills are soft skills simply because life has become so hard. And I got to be able to have some soft skills to be able to maneuver through all of the minutia, through all the heavy and the hard things of life. I got to develop me before I want to develop anything with you. I got to pursue my purpose. One of the beautiful things is in our Eagles community and family, whenever I have it on, whenever I have my apparel on, it's on. Oh, yeah. Whenever I have my apparel on, it's on. You want to develop your purpose in a greater way. Are you looking to develop your purpose in a greater way? You want to discover it in a greater way? You want to develop it? You want to deploy yourself into it even more so? Join my Eagles community. Come on, family, drop some eagle emojis in the chat. Eagles, empowered, authentically gifted leaders envisioning success. This is where I show you how to increase your ideas, your impact, and your influence without losing time with your loved ones, without mentally exhausting yourself, and without spending thousands of dollars to do it. Go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed. Got to make your purpose a priority. You have to do that. And for many of us, we can't prioritize what we don't know about. How can you prioritize what you are not aware of? All the gifts, all the talent, all the fact that you are a treasure within you have a treasure within an earthen vessel. Pablo Picasso said the meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give your gift away. Paul told the timid Timothy to stir up the gift. Proverbs said your gift will make room for you and bring you before great men. You are a red box with a gold bow. You are a gift to the world. The tragedy is to be gifted, but to never open the package. Well, I have opened it. Some of us are not using what's in the package, though. That's furthermore tragic. What am I doing to cultivate, stir up, develop my purpose and my gift? I have to be on that purposeful path before entering a relationship. Why is that? As I always say, you cannot expect a purpose partner if you have not first partnered with your purpose. And prioritizing your purpose is about partnership. Family, type partnership. Type partnership. I got to be a partner with my purpose. I got to be a partner with the purpose that God gave me. A job is what you're paid for. Your calling and your purpose is what you're made for. You can have a job and never be in your purpose. You can make millions of dollars and never be in your purpose. Purpose is not about the value of it. Purpose is about you understanding that you are valuable. You don't find your worth in a man. You don't find your worth in a woman. You find your worth in God and in the purpose of what it is that he gave you to fulfill and to complete. Why? Because you will always feel incomplete. Focusing on a purpose, focusing on a person, but not your purpose. Let me say that again. You will always feel incomplete. Focusing solely on a person, but not your purpose. Chasing, but never grasping. Searching, but never finding. Trying to move forward, but continually rewinding. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come out of hiding. Come out of hiding. I have to get to the particular place of developing my purpose. What am I doing every single day to move the needle in my industry? What do you do every single day to work on your craft? To be better, to develop, to read, to lead, to succeed, to hone your gift, to cultivate your craft, to say, listen, I refuse to be average. It's bigger than me. And if I don't do what I need to do, I can't bless people as a result of it. Could you possibly be the holdup to somebody's blessing? Because you're stressing about what you need to be working through? I need to be in the place of purpose. Family, type get in position. Get in position. Could it possibly be that your purpose partner will only be found, will only be located when you are in proximity of your purpose? Boaz found Ruth in the field, and I want to ask you, what is your particular field? This is not about agriculture. This is about application. What is your particular field? Is your field coaching? Is your field in the medical field? Is your field in education? Is your field in technology? Is your field in research and design? Is your field in Silicon Valley? Is your field in technology? Is your field in the litigation? I don't know what the particular situation. Where is your field? And hear me, whenever you are in your field and you're working your field, you will produce the greatest yield. What does that mean? Yield means harvest. Yield means return. Yield means a ROI, a return on my investment. Return on investment. Cultivate your field. Because guess what? The purpose partner that God has for you is already in the field as well. They're just waiting for you to show up. They're waiting for you to get in alignment with your divine assignment. That's what they're waiting on. They're waiting on you to partner with your purpose. And family, in the midst of this courageous conversation, we're having a colorful conversation in our chat. And those who have specific colors around their comments, it means that they are partners. More than a subscriber. I do want you to subscribe to our channel. Yeah. Our channel for change, our channel that breaks change, our channel that creates change. I do want you to hit the thumbs up button. But here it is, more than a subscriber and a supporter. You are a partner with us. I want you to partner with me. We want to broaden this broadcast. We want to make it bigger, better, and brighter. We want to increase in every specific capacity, and you can help us to do that. Won't you partner with me? Won't you partner with us? Go ahead and do that now. Thank you for saying yes. Tap the join button to do that. You're watching In the Mix, but come on. You mean to tell me you're not going to be an In the Mix partner? And a member? Remember, go right now. Tap the join button. Link is in the chat. Link is in the description of this video for how to become a partner of In the Mix. And my gift to you is to give you access. Membership has its privileges. I'm giving you access to what everybody's not going to get access to. Some of my Connor's Corner content only on In the Mix, not on social media, not right here on the free side of YouTube. No. I want you to support. I want you to become a partner with us. I want you to sow into this vision because it is good ground. Thank you so much for doing that. Family, we're having a courageous conversation. Drop a super chat, drop a super sticker. We're talking about part 2 of data weight, life skills to develop before developing a relationship. Told you, number 6, got to make your purpose a priority. Make your purpose a priority. Number 2, or number 7 rather. Just gave you 6. Now we on to number 7. Now, yeah, the second one is on part 1. Second one is on part one. Make yourself a priority and become self-aware. Family, just type that. Become self-aware. Why do I say that? Because for you to get into the door of relationships, you need the key of emotional intelligence. I like that. Let me say that twice because it's also nice. For you to open the right door. Yeah, for some toxic relationships, listen, you don't need no emotional intelligence. Ain't no emotional intelligence going on. It's just a whole lot of emotions. And I need you to hear me. Just because you are emotional does not mean that you are emotionally intelligent. Emotional intelligence is the key to open the right door to a fruitful relationship and a purposeful marriage. When you are self-aware, here's what you get to the place of. You begin to think more and before. So you don't live impulsively. You live proactively. You don't live reactively. You live responsibly. Here's what you don't have. You don't have knee-jerk reactions because this is what you're thinking about. You're thinking about what you're thinking about. You're metacognitive. You are not doing permanent things in temporary situations. You're not saying permanent things in temporary situations. You refuse to be a thermometer. And here it is. You're intent on being a thermostat. Because a thermometer is only going to reflect the environment, reflect the temperature, reflect the atmosphere. But a thermostat is going to set the temperature, set the environment, set the atmosphere. And this is what you need to be thinking about. How do my actions affect others? Somebody who is self-aware is thinking, okay, this is what I said, but also how am I saying it? Because not only just what you say is also how you say it. And here's the thing. Your words don't have a receipt. Your words don't have a CVS receipt. You can't take it back. And after you said what you said, nobody has to really deal with you if they don't want to. How do your actions affect others? What are some things that you need to work on? Ooh. You know what your strengths are, but what are some challenges that you're having? And I need you to do this. I need you to really think about this without being so self-critical. Because a lot of times we can get so down on ourselves. When I'm talking about you doing the inductive study and you doing the work to actually focus on things that you need to work on, it doesn't mean I'm saying, oh, you just want me to focus on all the things I'm doing wrong and ain't nothing right about me. Stop that. Stop all that negative self-talk. Get the knots out of your thoughts. Get out of that place of imposter syndrome and low beliefs and stinking thinking that keeps you sulking and sinking. Outside of a relationship, what kind of person are you? Because we know how to put on the facade. We know how to put on this representative. And you can only wear it for so long. Who are you when you're by yourself? Who are you outside of the proximity of a relationship? These are the questions that you got to ask yourself. These are the questions that not only do you have to ask, you got to answer. You got to know you inside and out. You got to build a better foundation with you before you ever build a better foundation with anybody else too. I need you to hear me. This is about more. A relationship is about more than you just getting to know somebody better. It's about you getting to know yourself better. Family, just type get to know you. 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 Got to get to know you. We know everybody else. We know the deets and the details on everybody else. But are you being self-aware? What traumas are you dealing with? What are the things in your life that have triggered you? What emotional healing do you need to do? What work do you need to do on your inner self? What inner healing do you need? Who is a trusted voice that you can glean from? A counselor, a therapist. In the multitude of counselors, there is safety. What are the mother wounds or the father wounds that you have? We are in adulthood or we have experience in childhood. How can you improve you? Family, this show is going to get bigger, better, and brighter. I want you to stick and stay. More is on the way. Yeah. A little breaking news to break you through. In the midst of this message, I got a special message for you. Stick and stay. More is on the way. Breakthrough is on the other side of this break. After these messages, I'll be right back. Family, there is power in partnership, and we are better together, which is why I am on a mandated mission to activate 30, yes, 30 new action takers who are ready to soar beyond their limits. I'm ready to develop and deploy you into your gifts and your greatness. Now, are you ready? Well, get activated by joining the Eagles Academy, where we cultivate your gifts and your talents to become the greatest version of yourself. And we do this through weekly mastermind sessions where you receive strategies for exponential growth with self-paced Eagles Nest reflections that include personalized feedback to transform you, to renew your mindset, to empower you to take action and actualize your purpose. Are you an action taker? If so, today I ask you, are you ready to answer the call? Well, great. Then visit theeaglesacademy.com and become a member. For only $24.99, you will unlock unlimited knowledge and resources that will launch you and catapult you into the greatest version of yourself. I invite you to the winner's circle. On your mark, get set, go right now to theeaglesacademy.com and seize this moment. Yes, y'all, and we don't stop. Come on, family. I need you to heed to these resources that you've heard. Let's get back to the word. We're talking about data weight. We're in part 2 of data weight. Life skills to develop before developing a relationship. Family, are you getting anything from this? Just type develop. Type develop. Self-development is key. It's necessary. You mentioned. So we're in part 2. Gave you the first 5. In part 1. Now part 2, we're going to make it do what it do. Told you number 6, make your purpose a priority. Make your purpose a priority. Told you number 7, become self-aware. Emotional intelligence is the key to open the right door and opportunity. Number 8, family, just type authentic and accountable. Authentic and accountable. You know what authentic and accountable means? It does not mean that it is a Mary J. Blige song. Just take me as I am, or have nothing at all. I love MJB, but we need some authenticity and accountability. Because here's the thing. Nobody has to take you just as you are. Because generally when we're saying just take me as I am, yeah, deal with all my traumas. Deal with all my triggers. Deal with me if I'm going to talk to you out the side of your neck. Deal with all the negativity that I'm going to bring to you. This is me naturally. Take me as I am. Love me or leave me. And I'll make a beeline to the doors faster than you can say 0 to 100 real quick. And I won't slip. Too many of us are posturing and pretending. Or we are in a particular place to where we're saying, listen, I'm not going to develop. I'm not going to get no better. I'm not going to get no bigger. I'm not going to get no brighter. This is just who I am, and I'm going to be this way, with a surly, nasty attitude or mentality. And nobody has to deal with that. You know what real authenticity is? It is saying, all right, these are things that I have dealt with in my life. These are things that I have gone through, but I'm going to stop allowing it to go through me. I'm going to grow through what I go through. I'm going to handle myself with care. I am not going to project what I have been through onto other people. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold myself accountable, because everything that happened in my life was not because of somebody else. Hear me. Many of us, we just love to be a victim, but not focus on the fact that you're a perpetrator. Hello. Yeah, you love to act as a victim, but you're a perpetrator too. You instigated some things too. You manipulated. You gaslit. You were in a place of NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. You're dealing with emotional squatters and emotional snipers. Got to move into a place of accountability and authenticity. And here's what that moves you into. It moves you into a place of healing. It moves you into a place of forgiving. Why? Because you can't really live until you forgive. You got to appropriate the forgiveness of God in your life. You got to forgive other people. Come on, you'll never be better if you're bitter. God can't even hear your prayer if you got aught against your brother or your sister. How can you love a God that you have not seen, but you hate your brother and your sister who you see every day? Got to appropriate the forgiveness of God. I have to forgive my brother or my sister. But thirdly, I also have to, because forgiveness is threefold, I have to forgive myself. Yeah. Forgive you for allowing yourself to be a doormat. Forgive you for not having any boundaries. Forgive you for the mistakes that you have made. Forgive you. Come on, family. Type forgiveness. Type forgiveness. Type forgive. Forgive to live. Forgiveness is freedom. Let me move through here. We got class tonight, family. We got class tonight. If you join me right now, go to theeaglesacademy.com. You can be a part of our class tonight. Yeah, you might as well join me. Become an ultimate partner, where I show you how to increase your ideas, your impact, and your influence without losing time with your loved ones, without mentally exhausting yourself, without spending thousands of dollars. Go to theeaglesacademy.com to join our Eagles community and soar with us. Come on, family, drop some eagle emojis in the chat. Talking about part 2 of Date or Wait. Life skills to develop before developing a relationship. I told you. Number 6, make your purpose a priority. Become self-aware for number 7. Number 8, be authentic and accountable. Number 9, improve your communication. Marriages break down and lead to divorce because of money, sex, and communication. Communication is one of those main keys. Communication benefits your life. Hear me. You will build a better life. You will build better relationships and connections if you build better words. Because it's not always necessarily just what you say, it also is how you say it. Right? And I got to get to a particular place of knowing my identity, knowing my level of authenticity, having clarity, and being able to communicate that. Being able to communicate your wants and your needs without making them as demands. Because the improved conversation that we have with ourselves, ooh, hear me, is indicative of the conversation that we have with other people. What is the conversation that you have with you about you? I can't communicate with you correctly if I can't communicate with me correctly. Too many of us, we're in a place of imposter syndrome. We're in a place of low, limited beliefs. We're in a place of stinking thinking that keeps us sulking and sinking. We are in a place of a stagnant mindset, risk aversion. Yes, we are. We are in a particular place of a stuck mindset, of a fixed mindset instead of a growth mindset. An antiquated mindset rather than an innovative mindset. So here's the thing. You can't even necessarily express your wants and your needs proactively and correctly because you don't even know your own. When you don't know how to communicate, you'll always argue. When you don't know how to communicate, you'll always mismanage the relationship. When you don't know how to communicate, you'll always see that somebody telling you how they feel is an indictment on you. You will always play the victim when you are the perpetrator. So here's what I got to do. In order to become a better communicator, I got to be a better reader. In order to become a better communicator, here's what I got to do. I got to work on my articulation. I got to work on getting more so connected to me. I got to work on my conversation internally. Because what I express to you is an expression of how I feel about myself. As a man or woman thinketh in their heart, so are they. My words are only an expression of thought. You want to know how somebody thinks? Listen to what they say. Hear me. Some relationships need to remain platonic and not romantic. That's where communication comes in. Communication comes in when you're willing to have difficult, uncomfortable conversations about, all right, what's the next level of, you've been dating, you've been in a relationship with somebody for a couple of years or whatever the case may be. What's the next level of the marriage? How does it matriculate? How does it evolve? What are the needs that are not being met? How can I better show up for you? Because here's the thing that we're doing. We're trying to love people the way that we think they need to be loved versus actually loving them the way they need to be loved. And unless I course correct my conversation internally, I'll never have unity with you. Last but not least, family, are you getting something from this? Come on, come on, family, just type communication. Communication. Communication changes situations. Communication ushers you into revelation, elevation. Last but not least, check your baggage. Bag a lady, you gon' hurt your back. Yeah. Bag brother too. What are you holding on to? Hear me. I need you to hear me on this. A relationship is like boarding an airplane. Too much baggage is gonna cost you. And in many cases, the relationship and the marriage crashes because people have unresolved baggage. And I need you to hear me. All of us are going to have some form of baggage. It's just the way that it is. But there's a fine line between baggage and garbage. Ooh. Oh, the relationship stink. And the relationship sinks. Yeah. SHIP, in relationship. Now you're in a relation slip. You're in a situation ship. Because of unresolved baggage, you have not delineated. You have not differentiated. You have not conflated the difference between baggage and garbage. What are you holding on to? Because I need you to hear me. Here is another side to baggage. Generally, what you hold on to holds on to you. I'm talking better than y'all typing back to me. What you're holding on to is generally holding on to you. Well, I ain't in that relationship no more. Physically, you're not. But mentally, you are. You're still in the marriage. You're still in the relationship with them. Because you're trying to help other people, but you're hemorrhaging. You're leading while you're bleeding. Now, because you're bleeding on folks who didn't even cut you. Check your baggage. Common saying, check your baggage at the door. Easier said than done. Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. And here's the thing. We just sweeping it under the rug. It's leaving lumps. It's causing you to be limited and a liability. Unresolved baggage, unresolved past traumas, unresolved experiences, unresolved relationships that you did not remediate, that you did not get a resolution, that you did not resolve, only expecting them to resolve it, will absolutely, undoubtedly affect your current one. And I'm past my past. Are you really? Do you talk about your relationship or previous relationships from a place of toxicity or from a place of healing? Do you have any ownership or accountability? Because here's the thing. Relationships or marriages that failed, guess who the common denominator is? You. They don't like this. They don't like this, but it's true. The common denominator is you. And you need to find out where it is that you are. Because healing is not linear. Healing is not just some straight line. Healing is squiggly. Healing is a zigzag. Healing is all the way over here, up and here, up and here. Some days you're up on cloud nine. Some days you feel like you're in the valley. Healing is not episodic. It is a process. And you need to find out where it is that you are. Are you still in the healing process? Are you still in a place of trauma and you dealt with so many traumatic events? Are you in the place of carrying baggage? Are you in a healthy relationship with yourself? Yeah. Family, I did a session called Say I Do to You. You need to go back and check that out. Before you try to say I do to somebody else, say I do to yourself. Check your baggage at your door. Before trying to bring all your luggage and your baggage all the way over to their door. Well, I ain't had no baggage when I came over the house. You had it in your mind. You had it in your soul. You had it in your spirit. You had it in your heart. And as a result, it became too toxic that they had to depart. And you grew apart. Come on, family, type healing. I want to let you know that healing looks good on you. Come on, check your baggage. Here's what it is. You don't have to check your baggage all by yourself. You can turn your baggage in. Why? God wants you to go to higher heights. He's your flight attendant and your pilot. And this is what he said. Cast all your cares on me. Check your baggage in. Cast all your cares on me, for I care for you. Your hands are too small to deal with it. Your hands are too small to handle it. God's hands are big enough to deal with it. Let it go. Come on, family, type. Let it go. Let go so you can grow. Let it go. Take it off your back. Why? Because it's holding you back. Let it go. Release it. So God can increase you. So he can do exceedingly abundantly above all that that you can ask or even think. Let it go and heal. Healing looks good on you. Let it go and soar to another level. Let it go and live. Let it go and forgive. Let it go and get better. Let it go and stop being depressed. Let it go and overcome imposter syndrome. Let it go and overcome emotional snipers and emotional squatters. Let it go so you can grow. Plant a seed of deliverance in your life. Family, we've been having a super conversation. I want you to drop a super chat, drop a super sticker. This is a good place to grow. This is a good place to sow. I want you to sow where you sow. I want you to sow where you grow. Not as a debt that you owe, it is a seed that you sow. Come on, family, drop a super chat, a super sticker in the midst of the super conversation. You can give and donate and partner with us. I want you to partner with us with a seed in your hand. Partner with us and sow a seed electronically. Cash App, $Access Identity, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr, Gmail. We want to make this show bigger, better, brighter. And you can help us that by broadening our connection and our opportunity, by broadening our broadcast. I want you to become a partner with us by sowing into the vision of In the Mix. We've gone hours and hours in so much of our conversation. We got hours and hours worth of content, and I'm committed to your greatness. I'm committed to the commitment of growing you so that you can become all that God has called you to be, so you can receive all that he has for you, so that you can develop the relationship with you by becoming the right one for the right one, healing and living on another level. Thank you for that super chat, that super sticker. Links to sow, links for where to sow, and links for how to sow are in the chat and in the description of this video. Thank you for the super chat, the super sticker. Thank you for the Cash App, $Access Identity. Thank you for the PayPal and the Zelle, EddieConnorJr @gmail. I appreciate you partnering with us, and I appreciate you sowing for where it is that we're growing to, and as a result of. Family, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit the subscribe button. Become an In the Mix partner as well. You can secure a badge, and that badge that you get by tapping the join button, hitting one of the links in our description of this chat and this description of this video and the link in the chat. You can also become an In the Mix partner. And as a result of you now becoming a member and a partner, my gift to you is to give you access into our Eagles, into our In the Mix membership, rather. Yep, that's what it is. Connor's Corner content. Yeah. But for real, ultimate partnership, you want to be a part of our Eagles community. And of course, I got nothing but Eagles on my mind. And we getting ready to thrive on another level in our session tonight. TheEaglesAcademy.com to go there and be a part of our session tonight. Soar with us into greater success and into greater purpose. Thank you so much for becoming an In the Mix member and for becoming a partner with us in our Eagles community. Family, In the Mix, woo-wee, out of time. But y'all know I'm not out of truth, and so I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I do want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. And we roll together each and every single weekday. Yeah, we do. Monday through Friday for In the Mix, right here on the YouTube side. Like and subscribe. You mix it up on the social media side. Yeah, it's been an explosion of inspiration on our sister satellite stations. And of course, I just want to know, are you my friend? Are we locked in? Step this way, step that way. Which way? By friending me, following me on social media. Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. We don't stop at EddieConnorJr. EddieConnorJr. If I can help you, if I can serve you in any way, family, don't hesitate to please reach out to me. Just call my name and I'll be there. If you're looking for a dynamic speaker, now why would you look any further? Come on, family. You know I'm the man for the job. So invite me to speak at your church, your conference, your community center, your school, your graduation, your college, your session. Let's make some progression. All you got to do is email me to invite me, info@EddieConnor.com. And it would be an honor for me to empower you. Yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother. And I mean that from another mother. Family, it's been fun, but you know a brother got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure. But I want you, yes, you, talking to you. Yep, I'm talking to you. I want you to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. Family, there is power in partnership, and we are better together, which is why I am on a mandated mission to activate 30, yes, 30 new action takers who are ready to soar beyond their limits. I'm ready to develop and deploy you into your gifts and your greatness. Now, are you ready? Well, get activated by joining the Eagles Academy, where we cultivate your gifts and your talents to become the greatest version of yourself. And we do this through weekly mastermind sessions where you receive strategies for exponential growth with self-paced Eagles Nest reflections that include personalized feedback to transform you, to renew your mindset, to empower you to take action and actualize your purpose. Are you an action taker? If so, today I ask you, are you ready to answer the call? Well, great. Then visit theeaglesacademy.com and become a member. For only $24.99, you will unlock unlimited knowledge and resources that will launch you and catapult you into the greatest version of yourself. I invite you to the winner's circle. On your mark, get set, go right now to theeaglesacademy.com and seize this moment.